Hey guys, so I know I went ahead and asked you guys about the Isle of the Midnight Sun world if you wanted me to switch to the new one. One person answered and they said that they would love to see it, so I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the new island. Now, the new island has a couple of different things that are a little bit different. First off, as you can tell, we are on a houseboat. Um, we'll have to build all new. It has two different dive spots here as well. And there was something with the lighting. It's not going to be like the Isle of the Midnight Sun Island. Something about the lighting isn't the same. I'm not really sure. So, what I went ahead and did is at the other house, I went ahead and packed all of our furniture, including every little window, piece of stairs, everything that I could think of that we had. I made her finish off her sculpture, but only because I wanted to keep the sculpting bench. Um, yeah, I believe we have everything. There was only a couple of these squares that I couldn't keep, and yeah, I think that was it. So, I think we've got everything, and this houseboat is 10 by 12, so it's at least two spaces bigger than the other one. So you'll actually get 20 extra squares. So it's going to be pretty nice, and I'm hoping you guys aren't going to hate me for changing up, because the only bad thing is that the girl, or Evelyn and Henry, don't know their mother anymore, which means that they probably got reset in the World Adventures. So there's probably going to be another Evelyn and Henry in France and another Albert. But that's okay, because we're not going to be having them go to France anyways, and we're not going to get with them anyways, so it's not going to be a big deal. So we're just going to continue. The only other thing is Evelyn lost her relationship with, what's his face? I can't even remember. So we might have to make her travel again just to fix that, because it is the glitch of traveling to a new world. They're all over here on the island. As you can see, it's off of the island, so it's pretty nice. And there's the one dive spot there, and then the other one, I believe, is way over here somewhere. Where is it? Let me see. Right there. It's really far out here. So as you can see, it's right here. Looking back at the island, it looks like this. They're way over there. So we've got plenty of room. The nice thing about this houseboat is we'll be able to drive it around. So if we don't want to stay docked 24/7, we want to be out here in the middle of the ocean, we certainly can do that. So I thought that was kind of nice. The tree is a little different, but that's okay. Still got the fishing. I'm also hoping that it'll help spawn some things, because on the other island we weren't really getting anything. And the other thing is I couldn't save the actual house because it wouldn't put it here on this lot. So we'll have to rebuild, which is what I'm going to do right now in this video. I'm going to go through and rebuild a new house for them. And I wasn't really liking the way the other one ended up. So I figured, why not do a new one where we could do this one the way we want to. So now that we have $18,000 simoleons, we're going to be able to build what we kind of always have wanted. Now, I do want a very tall building, and that's going to be a problem because I want to get up to the 5th floor so that I can do the garden on the 5th floor. Now, I know that doesn't really make sense, but it's because it's still going to be inside. I just kind of want it to be like a garden rooftop kind of thing. I thought about doing it in the basement, but then I thought, well, a garden would need a lot of sunlight, so I want to do it on the top floor so that it does get the sunlight that it deserves. So we're going to start here on the bottom floor, and we're going to make a living room and a bathroom and a kitchen dining room kind of area. So I want to leave this open over here, but I do want to put the bathroom right here. In this corner right here, I want to do a 3x3 bathroom. I thought that was going to be plenty of room right there for a bathroom. I do want to do a kitchen, and I thought maybe, I don't want to make a huge kitchen, but I do want to make a nice kitchen. So I thought maybe let's do something maybe a little different. Would that be big enough for just the kitchen? Probably. And then we'll do this spot here as the dining room. And then the entrance to the house will be right here. So we'll do this. We'll do a smaller dining room. Or living room. So that'll be that. This will also be our entrance. So this What am I going to do here, though? This was really just so we could drive the boat. But let me think about this. Hold on, go back. If I did this just straight across instead of doing this, we would get just like a little box if I made this a whole living room. But that's a really big living room. And it's really just long. And I really like the curvy walls. So I like that. Maybe we should just do the living room on the next floor up. But then this kind of just looks silly. So what if I move this here and make our living room we could make a living room. No, not like that. Undo that. I thought making a living room and just have like one little square out here to drive it would be enough, but I don't know because then you need a door and stuff to get out there. So, take this off. No, just undo it. We could always add the bathroom here instead. And make the living room like that. Leaving this a little open area to drive. Okay, and then put it like here. Alright, I think that's going to be okay. I think. Is it really what I wanted? Probably not. But it's much bigger, as you can tell. We can get a nice sized living room and dining room and all that in here. We could even make this the dining room and put this as the living room. That would even work probably even better. So we'll probably do that, and then we'll probably just put like a door here and a door here to get into the bathroom. And we'll have them enter into the living room instead of a dining room because that makes more sense. So I like that. But I don't know, I'm still unsure about this whole thing. But we could always put the telescope out here. That'd be a good idea. Put the telescope on the bottom floor. This just leaves a little open area so they can get in and out of the house. Now going up, this is going to be where it's going to start to get tricky because we've got to figure out we need to make, first off, we should probably do the parents' bedroom on this floor. So let's see. Parents' bedroom should be, I would think, it could be 4 by 5. And I'm going to make both of the adults or the couple's bedrooms right there. Because that way they're just laying opposite of each other. We'll just put the beds on this wall or something and that'll be fine. Alright, now we've got in our inventory, in our buy inventory, we've got these little poles, which I kept from the other house because I thought we're really going to probably need these and I should probably keep them. And I did. So I'm going to put them here so that we can build the floor here as well. So let's see. We need, what do we need? It's going to have to be a hallway. But let's do a bathroom for each of these two of their own. Speaking of, we didn't think of stairs. We could do ladders and make this an outside area kind of, but let's just enclose it. It'll be like the little walkway for in the hallway. Okay, now going up, we're gonna need to do two separate bedrooms. I need another one of these. Actually, yeah, I need another one of these. That will be Evelyn's bedroom. She'll have her own bathroom right here. So do a 2 by 3. Yeah. I know I could do the, oh no, should be the nursery really. Like the master bedroom with the nursery, we'll just split it. We'll just make it one big room or something and put like an archway. Speaking of, if this is going to be nursery, let's just pull it down a little bit. No, not that far. Okay, like that. No, don't go back in there. I just ruined that. If I wanted to change anything, now it's not going to let me. Okay, and then let's see. Let's do another. Let's do another bedroom here. So this could be Henry and Maya's room. This could be Evelyn's maybe. And if we do stairs, we're going to need this four corner right here. So let's just keep it simple. We'll do a bathroom for the hallway. Actually, no, let's undo that. I want to undo this room as well. I know, I'm just going crazy. Let's make this a bathroom. Whoops, undo that. Make this a bathroom. And that's 2 more bathrooms. And then Evelyn, how many did we say? 5 by 4. So 1, 2, wait. This could be 5 by 5. Oh, well, someone's getting a little bit bigger of a room. And then we'll allow this to just be I don't want to make square after square after square after square. So, and that's what I feel like I'm making. We'll make a small balcony here. Now going up to the next floor, we need a boys' room and a girls' room for when they're children and teenagers. But they don't need to be as big. So we'll do a 3 by 3 for the boys' room. No, a 4 by 3. Because, wait, undo that. You waste money by undoing it that way. So we'll do it like this. And then we'll put the girls right here. And then let's see. They're going to need a bathroom of their own, but they're going to share. So I'm going to do a 4 by 2. I think that'll be plenty. And then I'm going to let there just be a hallway and then like this for them. And then out here will all be balcony. All right, and then what floor are we on? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, this one up here will all be the garden. And then up on the next floor, I don't think you can actually build on this floor. We can try, but I really don't think you can. Yeah, we're at our highest level. All right, so that's going to be our house. It's a pretty big house. I believe we could also go down if we wanted to. If we wanted to build a basement. Oh, that would have been a good idea for Henry and Maya, actually. Or even just the teenage boys and girls. So maybe we'll build one in a future video. But for right now, let's go ahead and just take wood. I really like this wood, but I want it to be more white. So let me just go down for a second. I want the flooring to be like a white color. So let's do this. How does that look? That looks good. More what I was looking for. And I'm going to put it all over for right now because it's free. So it's not really hurting us to put it everywhere so that we can. And then going up here. All right, and then put it here. We could even make, I think this, no, you can't make it bigger. Really thought you could. Guess not. Well, it would help if we didn't have that on there, probably. Nope. All right, no big deal. No big deal. All right, so we got that. And then going up, we're going to have to get those poles out again. And then here, is that how big I made the room? Oh, goodness. All right. Well, let's go ahead and go into buy mode for just a second. I've only got one more of these. Well, that really stinks because I was really looking forward to having more of these, but I guess we didn't have enough from our old house. I guess I probably got rid of some of them. All right, so that's the max for there. We're going to have to buy just a couple of these. I'm going to recolor them, but for right now I'm not going to. All right, and then let's pull this over. Just put, nope, not that. Just put this one in the middle. And then we'll put the flooring here. And then put this back over here. Because it lets you do that, so that's what I'm going to do. All right, pull this wall over. That's going to be our garden up here. It's going to be a really big garden, but I plan on doing quite a lot with it. It does look like a big box on this side, to be honest with you. So I might have to do a little something different. But at the back side, it looks very different. So at least, you know, this is what it looks like so far. Now I do need to pull this and put it up here. So that's what it looks like so far. We have a very tall house. I do need to figure out something a little different with the other side because it is just boxing in everything. It just looks so boxy. But we'll figure it out. All right, let's do, I think it's here. I don't want to do the blue one this time. But I want to do white. Whoa, okay, let's calm down here. I want to do like the white color for the outside of this part. I want to pull, you know what I want to do? I want to take this and I want to save it. And I want to go here, go down to the bottom, and then I'm going to use this on it. And then let's make the blue color here just a little bit darker. All right, there we go. That looks nicer. All right, put that on. It also gives us a little bit of color to the house as well, so that's nice. Okay. And I think that's pretty good. We've got a white and a blue house. All right, now well, up here, the inside, we're just going to put that on it because it doesn't really matter. Actually, we're probably going to put it in every room like we did at the other house. Until we get enough money to do more than this, we'll probably just leave this. All right, that's good. All right. So we've got all that taken care of. In the inventory, I also saved our windows, so we don't have to worry about that. But what I want to do right now is I want to recolor all the poles to be the same. Actually, I should really do it blue, because that would look really cool. So let's pull that on there and see what it looks like. Oh, we could even do it like that. I like that too. So we'll do that. Put it on that one. There we go. Alright, now let's put some on the next floor, and we need to pull this color. Alright, now pull this on here. Pull it on here. And onto this one. Alright, come on. There we go. And then going up, we should be fine. So that's our house. We've recolored the poles. We've got the whole structure made. We still have 776 simoleons. I know it's not as much as we had when we were living on the other island, but that's all right. Now what I want to do is I want to pull... No, go down. I want to recolor the mailboxes and this garbage can. Everything is pretty much going to match on our island. I thought that was kind of nice. Can you recolor this? That'd be pretty cool, don't you think? Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Alright, just hold on a second. There we go. So pull this down here and see if we can recolor. Look at that. Man, that's pretty cool. Alright, let's pull this here. And can you pull this onto this? You can. Wow, that's really cool. I didn't know you could do that. So there we go. We've got lots of blue and white. So our furniture won't be blue and white, obviously, or it might be blue. It might be a darker blue or something, but I thought that was nice. All right, now going into our inventory, we have lots of things that we can put out. So let's start with windows or doors. We'll do doors. Starting downstairs. Here we go. I don't know what that is. Can you undo it? No. That's a little weird. What happens if you delete that wall and then put it back? All right, there we go. It's all fixed. No big deal. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the door here. This will be the entrance into the house. I really should have just left this open, but what I'll do is I'll just delete these 3 walls, making it an open kitchen, but it will look it'll look kind of different. So let's look at it. Yeah, that looks nice, and it just keeps the closed off feel, like this is the kitchen and this is the dining or the living room. So that makes it open. We'll put probably an archway here, or we could just, nah, I don't really like it open factored. So we'll probably just put like an archway over here maybe for that, but we need to put one of the doors, we'll put it there. Well, I really wanted to do 2 here, but I don't really think we have 2 right at the moment. All right, now before I go up, let me put the stairs on this floor. And let's see, they got to be at an angle. Kind of angle. We want it at that angle. Mine don't work unless I put it at an angle, so if you have problems with your stairs, make sure to check that out, because I used to have problems with it too, and then I learned that little trick, and I haven't had the same problem since. Alright, now for this, we could do a light purple for the stairs, I would think. But maybe a yellow. A yellow and blue look really great together. So if you're looking for something really nice, do yellow with your blue, and you'll do really good. Okay, so we've got stairs leading up to the next floor. So that means this is our little balcony right here. Now I could have put these stairs, let's see what they look like if I put them in the other corner. And let's see, put them, no, not like that. It's got to be to the angle. There we go. We could put them like this. Does that put them? That puts them next to the wall. That's what I was kind of looking for. All right, so they're next to the wall, but the stairs aren't really correct. So I still think it's going to be. Where'd that go? Undo that. Let's see. We want them to be like that. Alright, now obviously we got to put the next stair there, but we need to just keep the color coding going the same way. So we'll just change that up, and that should be good. Now it's next to the wall here, but what is it like upstairs? Yeah, now it's in Evelyn's room. So this walling is going to have to change. It's probably going to have to go like this and let that open up just a little bit more. So speaking of, we could probably do that right now. Go down to build, and we'll just put her wall like this instead, and then we'll put this up. And I should have really thought about that. I shouldn't have put the inside walls on until I was sure about this other stuff. Oh, but that's not going to work for a double bed now. Undo that. Let's see. We could do... If the stairs are coming up this way, I might have to rearrange the way the stairs come up, but would a double bed fit in there? I don't really think it would. We might have to do the stairs on the other side, just so we can move them. Alright, hold up. Like that? Yes. Go down. Man, why is this one being so tough today? Do it like that. Do this one. Alright, so puts it over one more, I think, or two more. I think we could put it like this, and that would be plenty of room for a double bed. So that's much better. Alright, so that gets that taken care of, and then I believe we need the next staircase, which is in here, right here. Let's see, what does that do here? Oh, man. Alright, what if we pull this wall over, though? It might be able to do it. Hold on, I just want to recolor this before I forget. Okay. So we might have to make a bit of a smaller bathroom for them. But really, we could pull this over if we wanted. But we'll just keep it 3 by 3. I think that's plenty for a bathroom for children. The stairs are kind of bugging me that they're not like up against the wall. So what I could do is pull this room out and pull this room out and make it like that. And I think that looks better. Now downstairs, it's up against that wall. This is the other room that it's not up against the wall. But what I'm going to do is pull this over. I think that was a bathroom, but that's okay. I think. I don't remember. I said it when I made it, and now I can't remember. Alright, so now we're back down to the bottom floor. So we got to put in doors. And I want to put this door here to the outside. And really, let's put this back in here. Really, we don't need this wall. We could just leave that all open. Make it just a very open room. And maybe do half walls there and half walls like here and here. I know I keep changing my mind, but that's who I am. When I build, this is the way I build. Alright, I think that looks much better. And then they can just walk in and out with leisure and not have to open up a door every single time. Now we do need to get that taken care of, but that's okay. Getting up to the next floor, what was this? The master bedroom and the... I'm just going to pop those two walls out. This is the master bedroom, the nursery. It was supposed to be 2 bedrooms, or bathrooms, but I think I'm going to take this one off and just make this an open area. Now going back into our buy mode, we can use this door, and I'm going to put it right there. And then this bathroom, really, if it's the master bathroom and no one goes in here, we could just delete these 2 walls as well. So it separates the, well, do you really want your bathroom to smell up your bedroom? Probably not. So we'll go ahead and put a door. There we go. We don't really need it, but it's okay. So we're making the floor plan a little different as we go along anyways, which means that this floor, I could really make a balcony right here. Let's see if I could do that without messing up this whole thing. Yeah, it's moving the whole wall, which is what I thought it would do. So really, I could just make it maybe even a corner balcony. Just do from this wall to this wall or something. How far over would it go? I wonder if I would do that or not. Actually, you know what? I like that. I really do. So let's put this on this wall. Thank goodness this wallpapering doesn't cost anything. The only bad thing is when you delete these walls, you don't get back all of your money. But that's okay. We get back some. Alright, and then what I would need to do is grab another one of these and put it up here. But that does give us a little bit more outside room, and it doesn't make it look so much like a box. Alright, now we've got 2 master bedrooms on this floor. One's a little bit bigger with a bigger bathroom. So what I'll probably do is give that one to Henry and his wife, because right now they're married and his sister isn't. So do that, and then give them each a door for their bathrooms. Actually, I hate when I do the door there. Alright, it's different when it's a 3 by 3, but the 2 by 3 is just too small to do it there. Alright, so we've got that taken care of there. So I really like that balcony down there. Really do. This has got a smaller entryway here, but that's okay. Now we do need to put another door to the outside here. We'll put it there. And I think I forgot to put one down here. We could do it. Let's do it there. Okay, so that's all taken care of. Now up here, we could put the door there. Oh, we're out of doors. Okay. Do the other door on the other side, the same exact place. Whoops, where did I just put that? Nobody knows today. Alright, right there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull these doors. There we go. And then I'm going to put the door over here. So that gives them a little area to do stuff outside. Now up here, we do need to add another staircase, which means we have to buy another one, which gets us upstairs to the garden area. Now all I want to do around this is just put up these walls, because I just think that boxing it off looks better. Alright, so now that we've got all that, I have to do windows, lights. Yeah, windows and lights. Oh, and I need an archway. Just the cheapest double archway I can find. Right there. Okay. That's fine. We could make it white because it would probably look better. Let's see. There we go. It's white. We made it white. Done. Alright, now going back in here, we need to do lights. So I've got plenty of these. Do that there. We may have to buy a few more because I think that I'm going to want it a little bit brighter in here in this house. Because we don't have the windows in, I don't really know how bright it's going to be actually. So I probably should have done the windows first. But that's okay. Put a light outside. Alright, now let's add in some windows. We'll do one there and there. That really lit that room up pretty well. We'll do one here. And then, you know what, do another one right here. And we'll do the same thing down here. We may also have to buy a few more windows, but that's okay. We could always do that at another time. We don't have to do it today. Unless we got the money for it. Then that's fine too. And then let's do double window. Now we want to do windows on this as well to give this light as well, to help light up the whole entire house. I'm probably, do I want to do in here? Yeah, we could do in there. Alright, so do we need all these lights? Probably not. So let's go ahead and just put this one here. Put this one back in the inventory. That one's fine, that one's fine. Just put this one over the table. Put this back in here. Alright, so that gives us all that done, except for the furniture. Now for the baby's room here, we're going to do double window. And then here we're going to do single, because you don't want it there. But we'll do double here as well. The parents' bedrooms will do double, which looks just fine. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to do windows there or not, because I thought maybe we'd put the bed there. And if I put the bed there, I don't want the windows behind the bed. So I'm not really sure I want that there yet. if I put the bed on this wall, the bed's going to go there. Nah, I want it over here. So I'm going to take these back off and put them over here in the bathroom. And then I'm going to put the one window there. And I wonder what would happen if you put it on this wall right here. Does it fit there? No? Then let's just do it over here. Kind of looks silly next to the stairs, but that's what we've got. Alright, so now we've got another set of stairs here. We've got to this balcony. We've got this bedroom, which I believe my plan for this bedroom was to have the bed right here. So we won't be putting any windows on that wall. We got this window and this window. We're going to just do one window there because we don't need two. Which, speaking of, we really don't need two here. No, not there. Two down here. So I'll probably do that window and just take this one back. But as you can see, we're already running out of windows. So where did I want this bed in this room? I think I was going to do it here, actually. So let's take those back off. Actually, just do. Alright, there we go. And put this one here instead. Alright, so we've got that taken care of. Now let's do the next floor. Now I do want to buy a couple more of these, but I think I'm going to do bunk beds here, and then I'll probably do a single bed here. So let's take this single bed there. So let's put the windows on this end. And I'm going to need to buy a few more, quite a few more, but for right now, I don't know how expensive these windows are, and I'm sure they're pretty expensive. So yeah, we're out of money for that. Go ahead and undo the last one. Alright, so we've got that. The only ones that I didn't get windows in is the garden up here, but that's okay because we can always do that later. Now going back down, or not that far, but right here, let's go ahead and do the lights. I may have to buy more lights as well. I don't know. So, whoops, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to tilt it. So let's put one light in the nursery. We'll put probably 2 lights in here because it'll get really dark. Well, I mean, I don't know. Let's see. Nighttime, that's lit up fine. This is all lit up fine. Okay, so let's put this one, put it there. We'll put this one here, and this one here. This can go here, here. This is probably going to need absolutely 2 because you got a very different angled kind of room. Put this here, here, and the last one we have right there. Now I think these are pretty cheap lights, but I'm not too sure. So we'll do it, alright, they're 30. There, there, there. Oh man, we're that far down? Man. Alright, sell these 2 windows so we can get some lights. We'll do it here, and we'll do it here. And then we'll put 2 out here. And then up in our garden, we're going to need a lot because this is a pretty big room. Really? We can't get another one? Dang it. Alright, let's go and see what else is in our family inventory. Wait, there's still lights in here. What am I thinking? Alright, escape that thing. I want to take this one. And I want to sell this one back because this one we had. Is that all the lights that I have in here? I think so. Yeah. Alright, now this is going to be the tricky part, is putting all the furniture in and making sure everything fits. Alright, we're not down as far as I need to be. All right, now we've got 3 counters. Well, you got to turn it around there, friend. All right, let's put this here. I know you'll go there. I may have to do it with cheats on, so I'll have to do it later. Put the microwave in the corner. Now where's the stove? Here's the stove. As long as we can get through here, that's all that matters to me. I do want to move this back up against the wall, but I'll have to use the Alt key and then it'll stop recording. So I'll probably just wait a second on that. And I might actually switch this out and put this here instead and put this one over here. I think that looks a little bit better. All right, so in the living room, we have a bookshelf, which is right here. Not the greatest bookshelf, but it's a bookshelf. We have, what else we got for this kitchen? We've got a sink. I don't know if that was our kitchen sink or not, but that's what I'm giving it. Where is our dining room table? Here it is. It's not the biggest dining room table at the moment, but it'll get bigger. I wanted to do, actually, I don't think this is going to work. You're not going to be able to put any chairs on this side, so that's going to really stink. That's really sad. Unless I use move objects on, and then you'll probably run into the same problem. So, can you put it, if I put it like this, can you put it on? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Can you put this on it? No. Alright, I may have to do a straight wall. Which will really stink because I like the way it is. But I could always put a 3-spaced one up against this wall. And maybe put a small one over here. I don't know. We'll have to figure something out. Alright, so just put this, whoops, put it over here for right now. And just put the light over it. I know it's not the greatest thing in the world, but that's alright. Put the kid stove here. We could probably sell this. We'll sell that for some money. Well, undo that, because I want to, yeah. Put the baby high chair here. Actually turn it. There we go. Put these on this wall. Alright, so I think so far we've got pretty much everything so far. I don't know if I want these in the living room or in the kids' room, so I'm going to put it in there. We've got a picnic basket. Okay. Well, we could eat off of the picnic basket, but I don't know when or where we're going to eat off of it, so that'd be fine. Going up, this is the parents' bedroom. They have one of these beds, and that's not even where I wanted to put that. And then we've got the baby, whatever you call these things. And really, I would thought twins, we could fit 3 sets in here with twins. Just move these down and put the other one right here. So I really thought this through when I was thinking about building, or even just put these like this. We could really fit 4 cribs in here. We really could get a lot of babies in this boat if we really wanted to, but do we really want to? Probably not. Out here, I thought maybe this would fit. I might have to use move objects on for this one because I'm not sure where I'm going to put it right now. Actually, yes, I do. I'm going to put it, nope, put it back in there. I'm going to put that seesaw up here. I know it's not the greatest place for it, but hey, the kids will have some place to come outside and play with it. And when they're done with that, then they can go do something else. So at least they've still got it. I didn't take it away from them. Now this, I want it in here, but I don't want to crowd this room. I really don't. Can this fit in over here somewhere? Then this has got to do the same. The baby potty I'm going to put in the parents' bathroom. I figured they'd be the one teaching the baby how to use the potty, so it was a good place to put it. Alright, this can go there. Now, I want to try and just do it as I go. These idiotic things sell those things. This bed, no, put this dresser out. This dresser is going to go in this corner. I thought we had a mirror for it. Oh yeah, we do, I think. Maybe that's the bathroom mirror though. I'm not sure. So I'll just leave it in there for just a second. All right, beds. What about in here? We need a toilet. Put the toilet here. And we had a really nice sink. Was one of these, I believe. It's a really big bathroom. I figured we could expand it and do like maybe double sink over here, do like counters with the sink and do the toilet over here. You know, just switch it up when we're ready. For right now, I think that's fine for in here. We're not really pressured for needing anything else. Moving on up, we've got Henry and his wife's room right here. And I want to put their dresser right here. But I want to take the colors off of this dresser. Yeah, let's put it on the bed. I think that'll look nice. Put it on that part. It might take just a second to think about it because it's not sure like where to place it yet. So we'll figure it out in just a second. Hold on. There we go. I really like that wood better than the other one. I like the other one, but I always use the other one, so I figured, why not? All right, now use this pattern. Let's pull it on here. And then let's take this wood and put it on here. Actually, I should just delete this one and get the same one as the other one, so never mind. I want to pull the same dresser as the other one, because this dresser is different. The one downstairs is the one that we're pulling the wood from anyways. So it just kind of makes more sense. So delete this one. Go downstairs. Let's grab this one. We should have enough money to get it, I would think. Really? How much is it? $300. Alright, well if we don't have a dresser up here for right now, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to be honest with you. Alright. Whoops. Go down. I really could put these walls at a cutaway so I could do this a little bit easier. Alright, now Evelyn has a bed like this, but I really don't want her to have that kind of a bed. I want her to get a double-sized. So for right now, I'm just going to put the two beds in there because we got to put them somewheres. Because I believe Madeline will be aging up well. I think her name is Madeline, or is it Madison? I can't remember. To be honest with you, it's been a while since I've recorded this LP. Alright, we've got a common commode. Wait. This toilet down here is the worst one. So put this back in here. Now put this toilet in where it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be in this bathroom, the master bathroom, to be honest. Alright, on this balcony, we never put anything, and I thought sculpting would work. I don't know, it's not really like sitting. Could sit like this. Oh, let's do it like that then. Sit it up against the wall. That's fine. And we really should change it to a white. Let's do that one. I just want to change the colors up a little bit. I'm sick of looking at the same colors. Alright, so that's fine. We could really do one of the board breakers here. We'll do it like that. And over here, I could put this little thing that we got. I don't remember where we got it, but I remember we were using it. So I want to keep it being used. Alright, so we've got that done. We've got this floor started. Let's put this toilet here and this toilet here. We've got 2 more showers. There we go. And I want to put the shower here in the same place. Okay. So that takes care of that. Now, she needs to learn the alchemy skill. So we could put that outside, maybe. Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? At all. Where's the door here? See, this is why I had the walls up, probably. Yeah, that's not going to work. You're going to need a bigger spot for that. How about Henry's inventing bench? Yeah, that's not going to work here either. well, then we're going to do a training dummy. We'll put that out there so that they can work on that when they're there. And really, we could do 2 training dummies if we wanted. We could put them both here. But I don't know if it really looks proper for it to both be there. So we'll just do 1. And maybe inside here, we could do the other. But I don't know. I don't really like it up against the wall. So this thing is just way too huge. It really is. Way too big. Alright. We're probably going to need to buy more. We really need more space. Who's been doing painting? I can't remember. We don't have anything in this room, so what am I doing? Put this in here. It may not be the best place for it, but for right now, it's the only place I've got. And put the painting easel there. That way we've got a little bit of room. I'll probably switch it up and do a little something different, but for right now, it's going to sit like that. The TV can sit here. We're not really using it, so it's not a big deal to me. Put this at an angle. And can we put this workout? No. That's going to have to go upstairs on another balcony. It probably could go here, but I'm not going to force it. I really don't want to force it in. So let's see. Go up another balcony. Okay. I might... Nah, it won't fit there because of that idiotic door. I was going to say I might be able to put it here, but it won't because of that idiotic door. I really should put this back in here for just a second. I really should put it right here, I think. I don't think I could put... There we go. Well, that's dumb that I can't put that like how I want it, but I could always put the lights here, keeping them here but not here. You know what I mean? Alright, so let's do the training dummy. I want it like at an angle, but I think it takes up a lot of room if you put it at an angle, but that's okay. Now, can this still fit here? Nah. We could put it on the roof, but are they really going to want it out on the roof? They might. We'll put it on the roof. And we'll also put this up here too. So when it's nice weather, we could always come out and do these 2 activities if we absolutely want to. That's up to us. Alright, now I want to put this shower in, and this shower can sit right here because they can get in from that side, so that's not a problem. I do have another sink. This was up on his level because he made it, so I left it with him. The board breaker, honestly, can go there. Wait, can it go like this? There we go. Put it right there. That's fine. Probably won't be using it too much, but we'll probably be using it a little bit. Okay. Now, one of these rooms is not going to have any beds in it, so that's going to be kind of dumb, don't you think? Oh, the beds can't go there. That makes me so angry. Let's put them here then. Can't go there either. Oh my goodness. What was I thinking? But see, it can go there. That's why that drives me crazy. Alright, let's put this door. We could just make this a door and just sell this one. Just make it like a community bathroom, kind of. It's the best I got right now. Alright, so you guys need a sink. I think this door is not going to allow us in. I gotta turn this one too. There we go. So do that like that. We still got this telescope I gotta get out. I will find a place for it. I will put it someplace that no one will ever remember. It probably would fit. Why did it fit like this? So why does it not fit like this? What's the difference? Probably because of this idiotic thing. So let's see. Can I put it here now? There we go. That's fine. And you know what? To take this out would just be better. We've already got one. This could stay. This is not really in the way. Just kind of look too crammed with all of it. To be honest, let's put the board breaker down here, and it can go right there. Alright, now, the kids, well, the one kid was using the computer desk. And he's going to be the only one to use this as of right now. So I'm going to put the computer in his room, because that's where he's going to use it. And I'm going to put the toy chest in here as well. And this idiotic thing, can it fit in here too? No? Then let's put it in the kids' room over here. That'll be fine. Alright, there we go. Actually, we could just put this in here for right now. And this, so it doesn't crowd up the whole entire room over there. And they still have room over here to take care of it. Now, let's put this up. And I want to change it to a white. I know this video is a lot longer than I expected, but I want it to just be good. I want it to really be good. Alright, and then the only other place we have a mirror will be right here. Let's just change that color. We'll make it the white as well. There we go. Now, the only other thing that we have to place, really, are all of these squares. Let's see, put this here. And we're really just going to cover this whole entire floor with these. So really, I don't need the curvy ones, I don't think. Well, nah, we'll just sell them. I don't think we're going to need them. I'm going to put this in here for you guys. When you guys come on, you guys will see her little statue. So you guys could see it, because I really don't want to gyp you guys of that. I really don't know why we have a planter bowl when we have all of this up here. But it was probably because we were going to do more. Well, because we probably bought that for somebody's wish or something. Idiotic. Who knows? Anyways. So let's just get all this out. And really, we're just going to cover the whole floor with these things. We really are. I don't know if I can get any more of them. I really don't. Let's just try. Yeah, they're worth 55 simoleons each. But probably not when you sell them back. That's the whole thing. Now we could put this up here. We don't really have a place for it downstairs. And I will put the planter bowl in here. I don't really know what we're going to do with it, but that's not what I meant to do. But there we go. So that's our house. I hope you guys enjoyed this building video. I really think you guys are going to like what I have planned for this family now that we've moved here. Even knowing we had to lose some of our friendships and our relationships, I really think it's going to end up well for them. And I will allow Evelyn to travel once again, even when she's not supposed to, just so she can get back into a relationship and maybe find someone who will actually date her. So if you guys enjoyed this LP or this building video, really, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't already. And I will see you guys in this LP in just a short bit of time. So please don't forget to check in for the new video of this, and you will see the new house. Thanks so much for watching.